Hello and welcome to another follow along video with Stephanie from STEME Fitness. Today we're going to be working on an upper body workout today with a resistance band. This is going to be perfect for your follicular phase right after your period ends when you want to start upping the strength, upping your muscle endurance, etc. You're welcome to do this at any time during your cycle, of course, but this is great for the follicular for those reasons with your hormones, estrogen and testosterone slowly starting to rise. Now, if you're wondering where you're at in your cycle, I have a great app for you. It's called Lively. It tracks your period. It tells you exactly how to cycle sync, what exercises to do, what eating patterns to do, etc. All cycle syncing based, which of course is STEM approved. So head on over to Lively. You can download that. Link in the description below. Whenever you're ready, we're going to get started in a seated position in an L sit. So take your legs forward and together. I take the band in front of my toes here. Now the closer you grab towards your feet, the more resistance you'll have. The closer to the end, the less resistance, yeah? And you can hold it here, or sometimes I like to wrap it in between my thumb and index finger. From here, I want you to sit up nice and tall without arching the low back. So sit up as tall as you can, 2 sits bones on the ground. With your palms facing in, we're gonna start with a simple row. So squeeze your abs in and then pull your elbows back, keeping your feet flexed. Extend, exhale, squeeze. As you're pulling your elbows back in this rowing position, I want you to exhale, squeeze the elbows behind. So it's not just pulling the hands back, but you're actually kind of wrapping those elbows back, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back in together. Keeping a nice tall spine, squeezing those abs in and lift up in that pelvic floor as well too, yeah? Let's get 3 more. That neck nice and long. We're going to keep the elbows back and just pulse. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeezing those elbows back behind the torso, shoulders pulling away from the ears. We squeeze for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a reset forward. Our next exercise is going to be on the floor, so go ahead and lay down. The resistance band is going to be behind 1 foot at a time. So we're going to start with the right foot. I'm going to take both ends of the band into my right hand. Keep that right leg around 90 degrees and then bring the right elbow on the outside of your knee to the floor. From here, we're going to exhale and press this right leg long. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, press. Inhale, neutral. So this one's going to really work your bicep on the right side without even doing a bicep curl. Just yet, yeah? Keep exhale to send that foot out, inhale back in. You're gonna find your belly button down to the floor, so we're engaging a little bit of our deep core ab muscles and stabilizing this right arm. Exhale, keep that neck relaxed. If you wanna get a little bit deeper in the core for a challenge, keep going with that right leg. We're gonna send this left shin parallel to the sky. Keep it there. Keep going with the right. Last little bit of ab challenge if you want to take it. Lifting both shoulders off the ground, but keep that right forearm exactly where it's at. 4 more. Exhale, inhale. Long neck. Last 2. Keep the right leg out. We drop the right hand and squeeze it in. Drop and squeeze. Drop and squeeze. Last 5. Every time you curl it in, abs down. Last 2. And 1. Let it go, both knees into the chest. Draw some circles, relax the hip flexors. We got the same thing on the other side. Whenever you're ready, take the other foot. I'm going to put my left foot in that resistance band. Both bands to the left hand, bending the left leg at about 90 degrees and bringing the left elbow to the floor. Left foot, we're kicking it out and in. Exhale, inhale. Stabilizing this left arm here around 90 degrees with the elbow relaxed on the floor. Exhale to kick it out. This also is great for your wrists. As we keep going, we want to keep the wrist in alignment. So instead of breaking the fingers forward, keep the strength in the fingers and in the wrist. Keep going. If you want to have that same core challenge, lift the right leg up to 90 degrees, shin parallel to the sky. Keep exhaling as that left foot goes forward. Last final challenge, keep going with the left leg. Maybe lift both shoulder blades off the ground. Long neck, chin away from the chest. Last 5. Exhale out. That's 3, 2, Left leg stays long. Left hand's gonna go down to the floor and bicep curl. Down and curl. Down and curl. Exhale as you bring the hand up, send the abs down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees into the chest, take a reset. All right, y'all, moving right along, we're gonna come to an all threes position, or more like all fours. With this one, we're going to take the band into our right hand. Go ahead and make it nice and long, but your left hand is going to be the anchor point. So again, the closer you grab towards your anchor point, the more resistance you'll have. Farther away, a little bit less. That's why I love using the resistance band, especially on the follicular phase when you're learning to up your strength again, and you can make it more or less resistant according to where you are. Anywho, so I'm gonna take my knees a little bit wider than my pelvis to keep it nice and square to the floor. Lift up in the chest so we're not sinking in that other shoulder. Yeah, stay lifted. From here, we're gonna grab the band, bring the band to your hip. Yeah? Exhale, kick it back out, so pinky fingers up. Inhale, back to the hip. Tricep kick back, yeah? But with this one, I want you to keep the control, especially on the way back into the hip, rather than letting it drop and kicking it and letting it drop. First of all, that hurts. Second of all, you're doing yourself a disservice. The control on the way in and the way out are equally as challenging and important. Exhale out, inhale, control. Keep going with that right hand. If you want to test a little bit more ab challenge, yeah, shift your weight to the right leg and extend your left leg back. So we're in one long line from the crown of the head out the left heel. Even more challenge, lift that other foot off the ground, cross body. Yeah, last 5. That's 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, take a child's pose, stretching those arms forward. Before we do the other side, I'd love for us to do a little bit of shoulder work and upper back work. So for this one, you can either hold in the middle here, or if you wanted a little bit more resistance, you can double up your band and go from here, all right? You can sit however you like, as long as you're sitting nice and tall. Take that band in front of your shoulders and we just squeeze outward. Pinky fingers out, out, out. You can keep the elbows a little bit bent. No need to lock out your joints at any time. Keep those elbows wide, yeah? Try not to let them drop. 10 more. Ooh, feeling good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. All right, y'all, let's get that other tricep kick back. So we'll be doing the left side if you're following along with me. Your right hand is going to be the anchor point for the resistance band. And then, of course, your left hand will hold however far away or close you need. Starting with the knees a little bit wider than the hips, take the left hand to the left hip. We exhale, press it back, tricep kick back. Out and in. Exhale, inhale. Finding that control back to the hip rather than letting it swing. Yeah, actively press away from the floor with that right hand without locking out the elbow. Same challenge if you want to take it for your cross body core work. Shift your weight to the left knee, extending your right foot back. Keep going with that left hand. Out and in. Lead with the crown of the head, long back side of the neck. If you want a little bit more challenge, lift that right foot off the floor. We got last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee, take it back to a child's pose, stretch those arms. All right, y'all, for this next one, we're gonna be back in a pike position with your legs forward. Take the band, again, behind both of your feet. With this one, we're gonna be doing a little bit of shoulder work. So you're going to grab your band, again, wherever feels good for you today. Keep your feet long or flexed. You're gonna scoop your elbows in to be right in front of your shoulders, not out here, scoop them in. Like you're making an 11. Take your palms facing in. We're gonna start just jab, alternating jab. Up, 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 up. A little raise the roof moment, yeah? Punch, punch, punch. Keep squeezing those elbows right in front of your shoulders. Gonna get a little shoulder work, a little pec work. Keep going, just lift up in those low abs. We got 10 more seconds, keep it up. That's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a reset. All right, y'all, for this last exercise today, we're gonna have this band underneath our shins, a little closer to our ankles. You can sit on your shins Or if you find another position that you'd like better, you're more than welcome to do that. Even a little higher on the shins is great too. Yeah, for this one, grab your band, one in each hand on either side. Your palms are gonna face your front, yeah, so elbows in. We start with a bicep curl, then send it outward, a little bit in front, not totally out because that's gonna arch your back a little bit. So keep it a little bit in front, rib cage closed, yeah? Elbows back in, relax. Curl, extend, pull, relax. You're gonna get some lat in there, some biceps, some shoulders. That's why I love working with resistance bands when it comes to an upper body day, yeah? Grab a little bit lower if you need a little bit more strength. All right, here we go. Curl, extend. I grabbed a little too much. One more time, here we go. Curl, extend, pull. There we go. Curl, extend, pull. Like I said, keep the arms just a little bit in front of on a diagonal. That's gonna keep your shoulders relaxed, chest nice and open without arching that low spine. In fact, right now, go ahead and give a little bit of a tuck to those abs, releasing the low back even more. Exhale to curl and send out. Inhale to pull it back in. We got 5 more. Ooh, feel how strong we're feeling today. Yes, we are. Last 3, here we go. Keep that neck long and relaxed. Relax that jaw, relax that forehead. This last one, we keep the arms out. Thumbs up, draw a little circle. In, in, in. Got little twirlies at the end of my bed, yeah? Last 5, 3, 2, same thing. Other way, we take it back, back, back. Thumbs up, you're doing great. Last 8. That's 6. Nice and proud. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. Great workout, great workout. I hope you got a little sweat in there. I know I did. Again, you can do this with your weights at home, at the gym, at the beach, wherever you'd like. Again, if you don't know where you're at in your cycle, you can download the app Lively on Android or iOS anytime, anywhere, and start cycle syncing today.